I'm going to talk about pollution management strategies for acid deposition. Here we have a table in which we have the strategy for reducing pollution, specifically talking about acid deposition, example of an action and evaluation. Remember that using the replace, regulate, and restore model of pollution management strategy. The table below gives these actions to reduce acid deposition. The first one is altering the human activity productivity, producing pollution. So replace, that is the main idea, right? To replace fossil fuels using another alternatives, ethanol, biofuels to run cars, renewable energy sources for electricity, reduce overall demand for electricity in education, promoting education campaigns in the population to turn lights off, insulate houses, etc. Use less private transport. Promotes carpool when you take ride with people, more than five people in your car. Public transport, walk and cycle. Another one is use low sulfur fuels, remove sulfur before burning, or burn mixed with limestone. And the evaluation is that also reduce CO2 emissions, but we live in a fossil fuel reliant economy. That is the problem, right? And the demand for power is ever increasing, particularly in these countries and India and China. Another strategy is regulating and reducing the pollutants at the point of emission, using clean-up technologies at the pile locations, points of emission, using scrubbers in chimneys to remove the sulfur dioxide. Scrubbing in chimneys, they use scrubbers is the word, okay, that they clean chimneys, or filters could be. Using catalytic converters in cars, and the evaluation is that they're expensive. Catalyzers are cost effective, well maintained, but are expensive to buy. That is the problem, right? Clean up and restoration, another strategy. Example, liming acidified lakes and rivers, putting lime, that lime is going to increase the pH. Recolonize damaged areas using plants and another soil or water. Liming forestry plantations. When I say liming, means that I am adding something like carbonate. Carbonate is going to increase the pH. So lime is calcium carbonate is going to increase the pH, and that way this acid rain is not going to affect. Trees acidify soils that they remove nutrients. International agreements. That is one very important thing that we're going to talk in class. International agreements to avoid this. And the evaluation is that is effective in restoring pH, but has to be repeated regularly, costly, affects biodiversity in other ways, treats symptoms and not the cause. Agreements are difficult to establish and to monitor. That is an evaluation to see the strengths and limitations of something, okay?